Hello, good morning, year 5. How are you? Right now, we will start lesson 5.1. This is a new topic. Before we are talking about and we learned about the light. So, we have a little review before going to it, but right now, my lesson objective is to observe that shadows are formed when light traveling from a source is blocked. And the which source is there? This is definitely the light source. This is the video, you have to be watch it, but right now we have less time, so we just go through with it. So here we have a little activity that we have some torch, cardboard and mirror, and you can be just make your image and make all these things different. Look, here is the sunlight. The rays coming out, the rays or the beams. And you notice this that this is a straight. It all are straight. So the characteristics of the light is to light travel in a straight line. It always be travel in a straight line. It can be reflected, it can be bent or reflected, because the reflected way is actually the cause. So here is the shadow. A shadow is made when an object blocks light. You put the torch here, and then if you put the hand in front of the torch, then definitely at the back you can get the shadow of your hand. So this is that you try to block the light, so it makes your shadow. The light travel in a straight line, so if it is blocked, there must be shadow form. Shadow made by sun, like early in the morning, the sun is low in the sky and cast a long shadow. And when in the midi time, means at 12 o'clock, the sun is above the tree and cast a short shadow. It means it depends on the height of the sun. If the sun is low in the height, so it makes a long shadow. If it is high up to the sky, so it will make a small or the short shadow. In the evening, the sun is low in the sky, so definitely it makes a long shadow. So here we have exercise. We directly go to the exercise in the activity book, in which they makes there is a picture in which the sun, that is a source of the light, and the second is a hut, the small hut, and the third one is a sheep who has a shadow actually. Now definitely how many things which block the light, it makes a shadow. So we expecting that the hut also have some shadow, but here they didn't show us. So the question is identify the source of the light in this picture. So in my view, the picture is definitely it has some shadow, and only the one source of light is there, that is the sunlight. So the light blocked by the goat and the shadow forms. The light is also blocked by the hut. Draw the shadow formed by the hut on the picture. So we have to make this one by using the pencil or pen with the, I use a red color here. So I make the shadow here that is directly in front of the hut. So we make that it's like this, right? So it will give you the shadow there. Shadow should be, because it looks like a midi time, so the shadow should be the shortest one, like this. If it is the sun height is here, so it will be the longer one. So it will be the longer one like this. I will make for you that with the shadow making longer, right? So this is when the sun height is lower, and when the sunlight is higher, so it will be make a small shadow like this, right? Now the question is filling the blanks. Fill in the correct words in this sentence. Shadow forms when light from a light source is blocked by a solid object. So we said the light from a light source, right? We write light source. And is blocked. It should be blocked. Blocked by the solid object. So shadow will be formed. Here they say filling the correct word in this sentence. The light travel in dash. Sorry, I cannot read this. So I will be checking a book. In a straight line, sorry. The light should be travel in a straight line. So you should be write the whole word, the straight line. Okay, it means the shadow is a thing which formed when light is blocked or someone stop the way, try to block the way of the light. So the shadow is formed. It depends on the height of the source light. If the light source is higher, so the shadow will be the smallest one or the shorter one. If the light height, the height of the sunlight or the height of the sun up to the sky is lower, so it means it makes a long shadow, right? This is the conclusion of our chapter today, that the form is all shadow always formed when something, the solid object block the light of the light source. So it will be shadow formed. And if the sunlight or the light height is longer or the up to the high in the sky, so what happened, the shadow will be the smallest one or the shortest one. But if the sunlight or the sun is lower in the sky, their height is lower, so what happened, it will be makes a long shadow like in a morning time or in a evening time. The both time is same. At that time the sun, height of the sun is smaller or shorter, right? So you have to be try to make different shadows with the different pictures and send it to me in K12. Thank you so much. If you have any query, you can write down the questions in the K12 and send it to me. Thank you so much, my dear.